How about chicken lemon piccata for dinner? Oops. Is there any smell that's gnarly? That pisses me off, especially because, I mean, it's a waste of food, but also you're like, oh, I still have that chicken. Then you go, ugh. And in this case, we're gonna slice it, we're gonna pound it, which is really key for the piccata.
Oh my God!
Let's go ahead and cut the chicken. It's fine to go slow. If you're not careful, you're gonna end up with like a super, super thin part. But this was pretty good. This was a pretty even butterfly here.
Magic.
Not stuffing it, so I'm gonna go it all the way. We're just gonna, and then let's get some saran or plastic wrap. We're gonna use the flat part of our hammer. Now you don't wanna go too thin, but I have to say I'm not pleased with how, these need to be thinner. I'm putting a little oil here to see if that kind of helps. Whoa! Get the surface area. Sometimes that can help. Let's flip it over too. So when we make chicken Milanese, it's an egg and a flour. Super important to also put some kosher salt in your flour as well. Probably find his stuff. It was really... Okay, so we're doing salt and pepper in the flour. Just gonna use some canola oil. Okay, so now we're gonna put and I'm gonna dredge this other chicken breast. These are pretty big breasts and lemons. We just want to brown it, usually about 2 or 3 minutes. All right, let's check this. I want it to have a little bit more of a browned look, so I'm gonna add more oil. I think it's ready to turn. Woo! So that hung together pretty nice. That has a nice little golden look. So we're just gonna give that a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna transfer it and then we're gonna move on to the sauce. So how do you know when chicken's ready? Well, you can kind of tell by pressing it. Same with steak. How much does it press back or not? You don't want to overcook it, obviously. I think it's okay. Let's take it out. So we're gonna do 2 things. We're making the sauce, and we're also deglazing. So we're not gonna miss any of the yumminess that came out of that chicken. So we're gonna add broth. Let's add some white wine, otherwise known as rosé, because that's what I have open. Kind of depends on your taste. And we're gonna add more fabulous lemon juice, because these gorgeous homegrown lemons. All right, let's do a taste before I add my capers, because the capers are really gonna overpower it. So you get a lot of tang from the lemon. It's got flavor. I'd like one more beet. If I had some fresh parsley, I think that might be nice. Just like a little herb, little herby herb something.
Alrighty then.
Be good. So this is kind of a thyme and margarine. Capers. All right, so then we put the chicken back in. Okay, and let it kind of just simmer there. All right, so it's basically done, but now I want the sauce to kind of, I want the chicken to kind of soak up some of that sauce, and it will also be part of the flavor of it. And then you plate it, and then again, maybe you do a little parsley, but it's not necessary, or you can put some more capers on it. Still have this.